Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on your post notifications so that you will know when I post a new video up. Okay, today I just want to share with you all something that I'm doing that I never foresaw myself doing. I heard people doing it. I was like, that's not gonna be me. I'm not doing that, but I'm doing it. And that thing is being single intentionally. This actually started maybe like we've been in Corona for so long, maybe like a month or two ago, where God told me that he wanted me to consecrate myself to him. And I was just like, no, God, can't do that. I got people on my hotline bling, can't cut them off. Need to keep all lines of communication open just in case something pop off, you know what I'm saying? But God was like, no, I don't want you to do that. I was like, God, listen, I respect you, but I'm not really trying to do that. But then like something happened and I ended up going on a fast. And if you want to know more about that fast or you have questions about fast, leave it in the comments so that I can do a video for you all. But I went on a fast, and in the process of that fast, my heart's desire just changed, and I decided that I did want to intentionally be single. And first of all, God is like, I don't want to call him a con artist, because he ain't a con, but he tricky. That's what he tricky, because he told me that he wanted me to do something, and that's what he always do. He tell me he want me to do something, and I'll be like, no, God, I ain't doing that. I don't want to do that. And then he'd be like, all right, bet. And then somewhere along the line, he turns my heart, and then I just want to do it. And I don't know, it's a word for that, but God be doing it. So in the midst of this fast, I decided that I did want to intentionally be single. And I made that choice for a couple of different reasons. My biggest reason is because I really wanted to get back in alignment with God and like really focus on building my intimacy and my relationship with him, because that is like, he is like the center of my life. Like everything revolves around him, and not the other way around. Like I don't want to fit God into my plans. I want my plans to, am I saying this right? I don't want to try to fit God into my plans. I want my plans to fit into God's plans for me, if that makes sense. So I don't want to come up with some idea or get myself in a relationship and be like, oh God, can you bless this? And God like, no, because I never had that for you in the first place. Like I want God to be like, yeah, I have this for you. So I just wanted to get back to that space of like intentionality and like intimacy with him. And then another reason is because I had gotten a little sidetracked. Your girl had broke her celibacy yet again. And I was like, you know what? If I can't do it right, I can't do it at all. So I was like, until I become strong enough to overcome these urges in my personal life, and when it relates to or like in my private life, and then also as it relates to like bringing someone else into my space, like a significant other, then I can't date. So I need to focus on me, I need to focus on God, and I need to grow in my own walk with him, in my intimate privacy with God, like masturbation and like all that stuff. Like I don't want to do that. And so I just said in this season I need to like really be intentional, and that means that I cannot give anyone my time of day or energy as it relates to a significant or romantic relationship. And that includes getting to know anyone. I'm not doing any of that, but I'll get into that in a second. Another reason that I did this is because in the midst of my fast, God revealed to me what he wants me to do in this season. If it's not clear, it's YouTube, because I've been making a lot of YouTube videos lately. And so with that being said, I just don't have time for any distractions or anything to sway me in the opposite way of my purpose. And when I get in relationships, I can be the kind of person who kind of gets a little clingy and I forget about myself. And so I just want to be around that person, or I kind of want to conform to like what they like doing versus just like really focusing on me and my purpose. So this is just time for me to like really hone into my purpose and my calling and become the woman that God has created me to be, so that when someone does come, it's like, okay, this is what I bring to the table, this is my purpose, this is what I enjoy doing, and we can do what you enjoy doing too, but I'm not gonna get sidetracked by what you enjoy doing, if that makes sense. So just being stronger in myself and my relationship with God, and just learning some discipline in romantic relationship, and learning to surrender or to overcome my flesh and the desires of my flesh. Another thing is I'm really truly just taking this time to like learn more about me, which is what you're supposed to do when you're single. Taking time to go on trips with my friends and take myself out on dates, so that when a man come along and he be like, well, what you like to do? I can be like, oh, I like to go to the movies, or oh, I like to go sit in the park, which these are things that I like to do. But I will have something versus just being like, oh, like take me wherever you want to take me. Nah. Okay, I got standards. I need you to take me to the park. I like to go. I like to sit in the park. I like to look up at the stars. I like doing corny stuff like that. And like in this season, I get to truly do that with myself, so that when someone comes along and they do it, it's like, cool, you do that for me. I enjoyed that, but I was doing it for myself as well. So like this is a benefit. But I'm still grateful. It's just that I know that I love to do these things, and I'm not waiting for somebody to do them for me, which if you read any kind of single books or seen any videos or whatever about singleness, you know that that is one thing that you should be doing in this season, is getting to know what you love to do, so that when someone else comes along, you're not waiting for them to do it for you. You can do it yourself. Like if your husband comes and he is busy working, girl, take yourself on a date. You don't gotta wait for your husband to get off work. You know what I'm saying? Just do it yourself. For me, intentional dating or intentional singleness is,
it's like it's like
I'm trying to figure out how to explain it. So they're single, and then you have intentionally single. So you know how some people come up and they be like, oh, why are you single? And then you be like, oh, because like no one's come along, or like I just haven't found the one. But if somebody asks me right now, like, why are you single? It's like, oh, I'm intentionally being single. Like I am not dating anyone. I'm not talking to anyone. I'm not giving my phone number to anyone. Like if I go out with my friends and I meet a nice guy, I will tell him like, hey, cool, nice meeting you. I'm not dating. I'm not giving out my phone number to anyone. If you want to follow me on IG, you can follow me on IG. Is that shallow? I don't know. Like in today's time, I don't think it is. But I am purposefully refraining from starting any kind of friendship or friendship that may potentially evolve into something more romantic with the opposite sex. That's what intentional dating is for me. It's just being very cognizant of like the relationships that I'm starting with males. If it's platonic, then like cool. But if it's on some like, let's go out and grab a bite to eat, it's like, respectfully, no thank you. I'm not doing that right now, because I'm not dating anyone, and I don't want to get myself into a predicament where I turn around and all of a sudden I'm dating someone. Unless God tells me that I can do that, I'm not doing that. So yeah. Also, like, I am big. I'm like a hopeful romantic person. I want to be married, but I want to do it the right way. I want to be like madly in love with my husband when we meet someday. I want to be everything that he needs me to be. I want to be everything that I need me to be. I want to be everything that my kids are going to need me to be. And let me know if y'all have questions regarding this journey. I don't know how long I'm going to be doing it for. I guess I would just do it until God turns my heart back over to wanting to date, or until he literally brings someone into my life and I'm just like, I can't ignore the fact that God is telling me that this is the person he's been saving me for. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah.